Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Songs of Conquest, where we are currently being shown how much more respect we really ought to have for magic. I will say, given what just happened to Naw, I'm really glad we didn't rush forward with Cecilia, because that absolutely could have happened to her army too, right? And this Leash the Returned, there's no reason to think that his magic is any less potent. So, for the moment, I think our plan is we're just going to hit end turn here. Next turn, we're going to purchase Gnaw back at this settlement, rally up hard, and come running to try to boot what is left of this caster out of this area, Dr. Marjata, because holy hell, she is terrifying. So have we done everything we want to do for this turn? No, we haven't moved you at all yet. I was still deciding whether or not I wanted to, which direction I wanted to bring you. So, I mean, I want to grab buffs and stuff, but also we do have a timer, right? We do want to get some things done. I think it's worth grabbing like the bonuses from the monuments and whatnot. Let's try to be tough and in good condition when we get to the place we're getting to. Oh, cool, a mace. You know what? Actually, let me not talk trash. We are wielding that. All right, I don't think you're moving forward at all, nor are you purchasing troops. Yeah, your army's all full up. Okay. So, purchasing Gnaw back is going to require some amount of resources here. Okay, it's not that much, really. We'll just go ahead and buy 4 of those. Purchase 1 Gnaw, High Chief of Fae. He's a little weaker for having lost most of his gear, obviously. And how do we want to do this? So I'm looking at the amounts of money that it's going to take for us to put this army back together. It really is brutal. The most cash efficient way to refill, because the thing is, we're going to lose huge amounts of our troops right away, right? We're going to enter battle and we're going to be losing stacks to rupture left and right. And I'm sort of wondering if maybe the trick against that is to buy 20 archers and put 10 of them in 2 different slots. Just not allow her to kill all my troops all at once. But obviously the tricky part is we still have to actually get the job done. How do I... It doesn't look like there's any place for me to type in a number. That balanced button in the middle probably does the thing I just did there. What else do we want to fill with? We have some stuff we could sell. So I could probably... we probably can't... Alright, if I buy this... We do the same thing here. Yeah, just half and half. Buying all 5 of these would require 10 thread and 9,000 gold. Can I make 9,000 gold happen? Marketplace bonus 2 of 5. The more marketplaces you own, the better price you get. I am just now noticing that. That is interesting. So we would have to make... We'd have to get to $10,700 in total. So we have to make about $10,000. We can sell 5 amber. I got no problem with that. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. We're not quite gonna be able to make it. Aside from that, so we might have to let Naw sit for a turn, just to accumulate cash. I think we're gonna have to. All right, Giandra, lead the way. I really like this sort of like this system where you accumulate permanent stat buffs by going around the map and touching stuff is like a really interesting way to implement the idea of incremental stat boosts as a way of marking like level up experience, because I feel like RPGs in the last, I don't know, a decade or so have really swung away from the idea of your character levels up 100 times, but most levels are like plus 1% crit or plus 2 strength, toward fewer levels, but every level has a more significant boost. But I do think there's something to that, that sort of like bunch of incremental bonuses accumulating over time. Like the cumulative math effect is why that stuff was implemented in the first place. And I actually really love this as a way of replacing that while still keeping the leveling system to something that feels more significant and giving significant bonus to characters who are well-traveled, instead of just the ones who do whatever provides the largest number of experience points over and over again. All right. This is still pillaged, which is probably a good sign. I have quite a lot of movement left. He's like right here, right? I want to pillage as many of their things as I can. Oh, we're getting some weird performance all of a sudden. Yeah, strange. Yeah, I want to just like break down as many of their recruitment structures as possible, right? And Cecilia can just like be nearby to punish anyone who comes out to attack Giandra. The important thing is that we be able to push someone without there being a turn of recruitment time in between. Giandra can't quite get a read on him. All right. Stuff for next turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, you bounce and are just heading out. And Wish does nothing. Interesting. All right. So let's hire in. And I'm assuming I can't tell what troops are in that army anymore. No, I can. There has been some recruiting. Hard to say exactly how dangerous. I'm debating whether I want to spend resources on Gnaw filling in the slots that we have filled, or whether I think that's like a useful thing to do. So you guys are getting 3 to 4 damage each. You guys are getting 4 to 7. And you're tougher. I guess I would rather spend the money here. And if we wanted to do 7 more, it would only be 2,500, which is to say we can absolutely do that. And we'll just keep to the half stacks of archers. All right. Okay. Road sign for movement. This for a piece of gear that you might actually use. Yep, we can main hand that. It's technically a buff. Alright, you are headed out to do the thing, and let's rumble. You big oaf. Can I get a read? Okay, worthy. A command of blessed bones, a cacophony of legionnaires. Alright. A roar of banes. Do we know what banes are? Seneschals are the upgraded specters. Alright. Go forth, Giandra. In the middle of the excavation hovered a wielder with a huge host of undead behind him. They'd left the walls of the fortress behind them and were clearly expecting the approaching Stoutheart army. Giandra Stormspire, have you come to fight the inevitable? I've come to defeat you. Life always seeks to defeat death, but the outcome is always the same. Yeah, that's a fair point, and one very ominously worded. Good job. I guess this is our setup. Yeah, I'm not expecting to win this one. Can I, if I mouse over his essence and stuff? Yeah. We can, in fact, see how much essence he produces. It's a lot. Holy hell, it's a lot. Alright, well, this is going to be messy. This is going to hurt. We are given the option of just getting right the fuck into it. Okay. High legions. 150 health each. Sacrifice 1 unit and summon a temporary oathbound with 15 units in front of you. So, they're affected by Essence Shield, which means that until they attack, they are partially defended, right? We know this. We have seen this ability ourselves. But it is still better to attack than it is to be attacked, right? As far as I can, like, there's no way to... I don't think there's really a way to make use of that against them. Like, there's no way to stop them from getting what they want. I think we might do a lethargy here, which is really dunk their initiative. We're still not going to get to... I don't know. We'll get to throw some spells. We'll get to throw some ranged attacks. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly no matter what. There's no two ways about that. All right. I do like the lethargy. Let's do that. And... yeah, explosive fungi is decent. I'd really love some chain lightning. Chain lightning will do some good work. We need 14 chaos for that. How much chaos am I producing per turn? 12. Okay, so I don't want to spend my remaining chaos, really. This is destruction, not chaos. The colors are a little hard to tell the difference. Yeah, so we can lay down some explosive fungi in front of somebody and get some value out of it. Let's see. This horde of dudes is going to move forward first. I'm assuming that they will dodge this if they can do so safely. Okay. I don't want to spend my chaos, but I could cloud somebody's vision. No, the problem is they have too many they have too many casters. It's really not worth it. I might just throw up defense and let them move in. Think we'll just do ambush mode here. Hopefully not dying before I get the chance to take the shot. I'm like, I'm even gonna step you back, and we'll because this affects everybody adjacent. Just spread some spell defense over there. Okay, that was a pretty successful, successful little sequence. It's very hard to ignore this, I think. Being able to shoot these guys down as effectively as I can. Now, this only gets us one. That guy ran forward pretty far. Obviously, getting rid of these dudes has some priority here. Getting rid of their ranged units is also really important. But I don't want to put myself in range of their melee, but like if I could... So the Essence Shield is 30% range resist. I should probably just stay focused. I kind of want to move. I guess a single tile's movement gets him in deadly range. It's worth the damage loss from motion. And then y'all can just finish it. I think it is well worth it. Yeah. Just insane amounts of damage from their magic. I mean, their magic is completely unfair, totally unreasonable. All right, so now we're talking about momentum, which is a different problem. But we have some of our own magic available. These things have 25 health each and 50% spell damage resist. Just cause these guys are not super good against magic. Let's throw a chain lightning. Something gonna kill two of them? Oh no, they do still have the yeah, okay. Sometimes there's a box for it, and sometimes it's just in the main box. I guess this whole army has 50% spell resist, it looks like. Oh, except for the ones who have 80% spell resist. From the essence, yeah, from the essence shield. Well, I don't much love the way all of their troops are better than ours at everything, and then also they're immune to magic. Makes them mighty difficult to defeat. Alright, this feels like the time to just rush them and try to keep them still, right? What else do we want? Clouded Vision is worth something. Psychic Spear is really not at the moment. We probably just want to save with that. I can kill a troop's essence. Yeah, like, destroy essence on one of these things. That's 2 turns of they don't get all of those essences. That feels pretty significant. I'm gonna save a little bit of order because I would love to get us up to rally if we can. I'm gonna roll your deadly range back. And then here we go. Okay, you actually don't have much of a choice. Oh, man. Oh, Blind Hatred triggers retaliation, too. I hadn't thought about that. Yep, and there's the hyper powerful ruptures. You don't have your retaliation. Yeah, I guess I could just jaw you. The thing is, I'm assuming that damage dealt to individual, like, damage dealt to guy number 5 in this stack probably is irrelevant. I'm assuming that he will heal that all between battles, but that a lost body is a body that's not there for the next battle, right? So I'm trying to do my moves in a way that really focuses on eliminating numbers from the stacks. This dude is so close to dead. He has 12 HP. We just don't have a way of dealing meaningful damage. All right, this'll get him. This'll do 6. And then, boy, rally was a distant concern. The boiling blood will actually finish the dude off. There we go. One for real down. Where else can I deal like some damage before we're out? Yeah, I can get a point off of you. Rally as though it matters. I think that's probably it. And then we can, you know, whatever meager damage we deal here in this last bit of combat. Okay, that was the damage done. The magic, it's too goddamn much. Reliably, always. Terrifying stuff. That is a huge amount of gear lost in a situation where there's literally nothing we could have done otherwise. And now we just have to push him with this army before he has a chance to regenerate anything. Okay, y'all have to be a little closer than that. And yeah. Here comes the second wave. Not a single one of my troops goes before 80% of his dudes have gone, really? Which of course gives him the ability to fire a lot of spells before the battle starts. Yeah, wow. Okay. That's pretty fucking rough. Okay, these things are about to have their turn. Destroy essence is destruction and arcana, and we don't generate enough destruction to get that on the first turn. That's a real shame. So this guy, this is the big problem. This dude generates so much essence with strength and essence up, and then the charge essence ability. He's gonna do all the damage, 100% of the damage that can be caused. So I really wanna, I think, get aggressive on him. But also he has very impressive offense and defense. Yeah, like his offense is actually high. His melee offense is higher than our Shield of Order. It's pretty bad news. Pretty bad news. So we could like Chaos Step you forward a bunch. Okay. Are you... Okay, you are generating a very small amount of essence. I can't do meaningful damage to these things because they are just so fucking tough. If I run up here, he's going to get hacked to pieces. I can stop the specters in their tracks. It's this and then bows, and then they're going to cast 10,000 spells. And then, you know, whatever's left of these troops will get to go, but it won't be very much. This is initiative 20. You guys are acting off of initiative 16. So it's a huge difference in turn order, like 4 points of initiative. If I give you all bonus initiative, it puts you in a much better place to influence the action. And then the Ragers can get over here and do some of this shit. Oh no, these guys are immune to... They're stealthy. They ignore zone of control anyway. What am I talking about? So I probably just want to harass the ranged, honestly. Okay. Yep, range resistance, effectively infinite. I think I would rather do damage to this guy. And we're not in deadly range on him, so... I guess I will step forward and get deadly range. Okay, you are actually dangerous. Trying to figure out how do I get the most out of this horse. So we got the horse and both the Ragers here, and this is like, we have to win the battle off of these, pretty much, more or less. I can't believe, with all of that distance, I can only do 3 to 4 kills on this stack. Yeah, alright. I can break down a very significant amount of that melee unit, and then we can get some real damage going here. I don't know that I want to do a lot of swaps though. I kind of think as we're pressing up here, I think we're doing the right thing. What I really want is just like more stat buffs. We can try to push even more people ahead of... Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to save... I think I do want to save order. But like a swap between you and you is kind of interesting. We let the southern group of Fey Ragers take a shot at them. All right, essence disruption, very important. Oh shoot! Yeah, this space is not traversable, is it? Well, and I don't have another swap or anything. Am I just gonna run through? I kind of think so. I wonder, is it worth trying to push your initiative? Because we could, if we did another quicken, we could push the Fey troops initiative above these guys, and we might be able to actually remove them from the table. I think I'm going to, as much as I want rally. So you and you and you should all get initiative up. I think I'm going to go for this. I know it's going to hurt. Not too much. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, getting rid of these casters before they get a turn is like incredibly essential. So, this stack has 40 HP left. Oh, his essence is disrupted. Never mind. It's not so essential, but it is still good to kill them. Like, this was not wrong, and this guy needs to be in melee range anyway. He's providing a little archer cover now. The minstrels do a surprising amount of damage to these guys, which may in fact be what I have them do. Yeah, I think so. I gotta tell you though, I'm not loving the thing that's gonna happen once the enemy turn goes off here. Yeah, I actually am we're gonna run forward and we're gonna minstrel you guys. And then this is our last turn before their big swath of turns happens again. So I think I'm gonna mist these guys. And then yeah, we need to weaken somebody significantly. I think it's probably this dude. It's probably the slippery one, right? 80% spell damage resist makes it very unattractive to try to like do some boiling blood garbage. I think we do just shoot at him and pass. All right, rupture on the archers. Not a big surprise there. Their backline is collapsing, which is more or less what we expect. Did the mist end automatically at the end of the round? It seems like it did. Okay. Well, that's really annoying and probably not how that should work. is very unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, let's delete you. $268 to $329. The stack has about 300 health left. So pretty good odds that I'm not going to get the kill. You guys are going to deal 12 damage. 12 of you times... Yeah, okay, so the Fey Ragers will not deal enough damage to finish the job. Can I... Okay, I want to run around here. Move to, like, how much movement do you have left? 5. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Guaranteed kill. Very silly that that works that way. It definitely shouldn't. And I didn't hit rally. I should probably... The thing is, what I really want is like an opportunity to cast at the beginning of the round. At this point, rally is still 30 offense for everybody. But if I don't rally, I can onslaught with the Fey Ragers or something. Yeah, how best to make use of these units? This guy's got enough damage. I think attacking him probably just kills my order shield straight up. But what we can do is walk on top of him and block and just make his life really awkward and weird. So I probably can't kill you. We'll get 10 to 14 here, so I don't really need the onslaught. I can chain lightning, but I can't guarantee it will stay within their troops. Yeah, because it'll jump. If I chain lightning here, it'll jump from this guy to that guy, and then either here or there. I think I want to onslaught these guys, actually. I'm gonna run over here and we're gonna just... Yep. Oh, he doesn't quite get to the enemy I thought he was gonna get to. Well, onslaught lasts 3 troop turns, so it's not like a horrible thing to do here anyway. Although I also could just onslaught these guys. No, let's go ahead and hit it. Yeah, you get it too. Whatever. Okay, Breath of the Phoenix, a little bit rough. Onslaught on that dude, a little bit rough. Oh, I did stand them right next to each other, didn't I? Well, get some okay retaliation. You are not in deadly range, but we can fix that without making you move. And that's a victory. We come out of it. It's not a pretty victory, but he is defeated. It cost us everything from one army and most of the things from the next army. His mask is pretty rad. That's a very interesting item that we probably would give to Stormspire. Also, really a lot of XP. Just a tremendous amount of XP. As Wish's forces were destroyed around him, Cecilia fought her way through the fray toward the undead wielder. After batting the last few Oathbound aside, she cornered his defeated form. "Who are you? Why do you resist the gifts of the Empress?" "I am Cecilia of Stoutheart, and as long as I stand, Arleon will never kneel to the undead. Now, return to the afterlife." "I shall return." "And I shall be there to push you back again, Ghost." You do have to expect that he's going to return. It's kind of his whole thing. Cecilia rammed her greatsword through Wish, and his entire form evaporated and scattered on the winds. His mask clattered to the ground at her feet. As the last strands of this strong essence floated away, a voice rang out inside Cecilia's head. "I'm impressed. I look forward to the day you kneel before me." Never. Arleon shall never fall, and I shall never kneel. I don't know if you've heard, my whole thing is, I like to stand up a lot. Okay, and that actually is the end of the map. I was not sure. I thought there was a very significant chance that it was going to turn out, there were 3 more waves of undead or something. The Stoutheart troops gave a great cheer as the remaining Oathbound collapsed and the unseen society surrendered. Fae and humans alike celebrated long into the night, and Cecilia let them have their revels. She knew that this momentary peace was fleeting, and that their battles were far from over. But those were worries for tomorrow. Tonight, there was only joy and laughter, the very essence of life. I do not believe that Cecilia has ever laughed. I caught it quickly that time.
With strange new allies, rode Cecilia of Stoutheart to battle off, but they already had a head start. Pushing on to fight for Arleon, the lines were drawn, the fight was on. The spectre asked, "Who are you?" "I am Cecilia of Stoutheart. I've crushed your hordes, and I pushed back another upstart." Then spoke Aurelia, "I am impressed. The Empress here is afraid."
I wonder with the other factions if we have like different bards. I'm assuming there will still be songs, because that's kind of like, it's right there in the name of the game, right? Whew. All right, well, we got through that. It was a little bit narrow, and we definitely learned some things about some assumptions that I had made along the way there. But okay, I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of the game at this point. That was sort of the tutorial campaign, so I'm assuming when we step into the next one, it's going to be sort of hotter from the get-go. Things are going to be a little bit more lively. And the next one is indeed, it looks like Swamp Stuff. I'm pretty excited about Swamp Stuff. And then over here, we're playing as Loth, and that's exciting too. And I don't even know what this is going to be or when it's going to show up. They've got some time at the rate I'm getting through these. So I think for right now, we're just going to go ahead and call it for today. That's going to be it for us. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we begin our second song, and we'll see you then.